Hey everybody,
Hello,
and
Hey,
we
what's
hello.
up, guys?
Hi.
Yo,
up. How y'all doing?
what's
What's
up?
up?
What's
How's your
up?
holiday?
Ayos naman, steady naman. Chill, very chill.
All
I
right,
like your
cool,
shirt,
cool.
Naps.
Thank you,
Parang
thank you. I
sobrang chill for the
figured,
day. Yeah.
yeah,
Looks
I
like it's a
figured.
Miami themed shirt.
I wanted to go for a holo look, but I had to come up with the best I had. So, guys, if you're wondering, you probably know Ram, you probably know Marvin, you guys probably know me, and you're probably tired of all our faces. But do welcome the new face today joining us in the Asian Mint, Mr. Dominic Tan. How are you doing, sir? Thanks for joining
Hi.
us.
Thank you all for having me also. I've been
Hey,
watching
Yeah.
the
Dominic.
live stream for a while.
Hey,
Nice, nice.
thank
Thank
you
you.
rather. Yeah,
Thank you, Dominic. Yeah.
congrats to us, but thank you to Dom. Dominic, you are in Cebu right now, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes. So, spoiler alert, Dominic is one of the top 50 finalists for the recent Showcase Challenge. And you
Galing.
know what's so impressive about it is this kid is still in high school, okay? He
What?
balanced.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah, I'm a graduating student. I'm graduating in
What?
June.
Nice.
Congratulations. Who knows? Maybe
Congratulations.
the results of this pack might help you put yourself and your family through college. Who knows?
Hopefully,
Pwede,
hopefully.
pwede, yeah.
Thank you.
Like,
Eh,
like imagine the lowest EV for a pack. It's like what $1,000, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's like easily, 48,000 pesos.
yeah.
So,
Wow.
sobrang nice na windfall, Dominic.
Yeah,
At least minimum 48K.
yeah, that's the
yeah,
minimum. Imagine what
minimum.
it could be,
Yeah,
right? I think there are a couple of single digit ones still out there, so you never know.
yeah.
Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm sure that if it happens, we're all just gonna go wild here.
For sure.
So, um, Dom, can you share how you like reached yung top 50 in sa showcase contest? Like,
Sure. Yeah. So initially, I was like everyone else. I just wanted the $20 at first.
yeah,
And then for some reason, after I got the 20 likes needed, the likes
yeah,
just kept coming in. People just kept asking for like, and I was just okay. I'll continue to okay. And then it
yeah.
got to a point where um I was able to receive like I think the first day I was able to receive like 400 likes. So I was like, maybe
400
there's a
likes.
chance. Yeah, that was the first day when
Wow.
the
Wow.
showcase contest started. So I was
Yeah,
really shocked. I was like, okay, maybe I could continue, but I'm not sure with
yeah,
my schedule.
yeah,
And then it got to a point where the likes just kept coming, and it took a long time to get. It was I think 3 weeks was the contest, and it was
yeah,
very tiring.
yeah,
It was a lot of talking to people on Discord and
yeah, yeah,
Twitter. Actually, at one point, my Twitter account, I created a Twitter account for Top Shot, and it got
yeah.
suspended
Oh,
because of all of the
For what?
tweets I was replying under. So yeah, so they thought I
Nice.
was a spam account.
Like a bot,
That's
no?
why. Yeah, they thought I was a bot, but then I explained nga,
Kalawang bot.
yeah, I explained nga, I'm just replying to people's showcases for a contest, and they allowed my account back. So yeah,
Yeah.
it really took a
okay.
while,
So like
That's
but
how
good
the
to
top shot,
hear.
how many likes did you get officially?
it showed on my showcase like 4,500 around that number. Yeah.
Whew.
Wild. Wow.
Marv, I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
on his
Like
first day, he got 400. I had like 100 total. So
yeah, ako
there's
din
a
eh. Like
huge
ako,
gap.
like after reaching like 100, like okay na ako.
Yeah, I
Pero
got
si
my 20 bucks.
si
That's enough.
si Dominic and si Nabs, grabe, Mamba mentality. Like iba yung mindset ng guys na to.
Yeah, I mean, I know
Solid,
it's
solid.
free and all. It's free, but
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a lot of effort and time that goes
Yeah,
into
for
this.
sure, no? Yeah, yung
Obviously,
effort talaga, it's a grind.
Yeah, it
Right.
Diba?
was.
It was a lot of messaging people, and
Yeah,
the whole like for like thing was what everyone tried to get likes, diba? The
yeah,
worst part, and I don't think a lot of users knew this, was that you would probably message like, let's say, 10 people, on the Discord, hey, like for like, and the chances are you'd get three people who actually like yours back too, right?
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
you had to like try other outlets like Twitter and Reddit and Facebook.
Yeah.
So it was a whole process, and that's why like when they announced today, it's gonna be. I mean, they didn't announce; it was a surprise, right?
Yeah.
It was a surprise that, oh, okay, we're giving you a holo instead of an early adapters.
Wild.
Now the early adapters, it's nice too because they come with series one moments, right?
Yeah.
And when you have an early adapter moment, that's kind of like a status symbol down the line. But then again, the other side is a holo.
Yeah.
So
Holo. Like
yeah, so kudos to Top Shot because I think that they kind of just recognize the hard work that and the
yeah.
competition really to complete the challenge, and maybe that's why they made a decision to have a better award for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Like yung surprise factor na you're expecting an early adopter na pack. Like imagine how crazy the users would be if they knew ahead of time na they would get a holo, no? Like everyone, like yung, like a lot, like a number of users would get a holo, di ba? Like mas malamang
Yeah.
wild yung Twitter, for sure.
Imagine we could have gone from 100 likes to maybe 200 likes.
Yeah. Lalano,
We had to work just a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But obviously, congratulations, guys. The guys did a great job getting those likes. Like what Naveen said, I'm sure there are times that you like a lot of people that I don't know if you want to like them back because if their number is about like 3,000 and you're also 3,000, do you really want to like them back and make sure that you're helping the competitor? I don't
Yung neck
know,
and
but
neck na eh.
Diba? It's kind of like, I kind of want to help, but I don't. And
Yeah.
congratulations, you guys. You guys did a
Yeah.
really good job. And I think now it's probably as good a time as any. We've been on for maybe about 5 minutes now. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Just to give you guys a bit of a taste of what you're expecting for today. Obviously, we have these two gentlemen here who are lucky enough to get those hollow packs. Can't wait to open them. But actually, we have a couple of surprises for you guys too. Nams, what do you think? Should we tell them about what they should be expecting?
Well, that depends. How excited do you think they are?
I don't know. I think there aren't a lot of people commenting just yet. Should we wait until we see a bit more engagement here?
Yeah. I think that's a good idea, Ram. Because also, I'm not sure if y'all have discussed this because for some reason the power went out in my place. But what are your thoughts about the Showcase Quest Challenge that was just announced today? It feels like an okay, I'm not gonna say easy because who knows like what moments people have. But then if you have compiled moments, if you are a collector, which by the way we always promote, if you are a collector, you probably have the necessary moments to get that Ben Simmons reward. So how do you all feel about it?
Well, ako,
Marvin, are you?
firsthand, like if you look at the instructions, like in the blog, it seems easy, no? Like three seeing stars moment, three centers dunking, then three assists by a point guard. But when you're trying to build a showcase, it's super specific. Like the assists for the point guard, like the ones available I have is just Chris Paul, Luca, and then you can't use duplicates, no. So I guess like the easiest way is like for you to have like a Chris Paul 35 KCC or like who's the point guard from Brooklyn? Chioza, like a Chioza.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think actually Ram prepared something which is very useful if you're looking to
Yeah.
acquire these moments, no?
Sure.
Like
Let's
Ram,
show that over
probably.
to some of our users, right?
Yeah,
For those of you who might not be on Top Shot Philippines, which I can't believe that you're not there if you're not there yet, but we also do our best to share some information. People like me, shout out to, of course, the other people here who I'm seeing them comment right now. Shout out to
yeah,
all of you guys, Miggy, Dijo, everyone there. Not sure, is my screen visible right now? Do you guys see it?
yeah.
Sure. So what we tried to do is we tried to get the lowest ask right, finding out what's the most efficient way to do this showcase quest in case you guys are trying to reach it. And for some people, this feels like I'm not gonna spend $148 just to complete this challenge, which totally makes sense, right? But
Mm.
like you mentioned, a lot of people already have some moment that might slot in here. Seeing stars, of course, is the most difficult to get. That's like $40 each, whether you're getting Sabonis or Bushi Bix. as
Yeah.
the Filipinos love saying, or Nikola Vucevic, Gobert, you're probably spending $40 each. I think the next one after Gobert might be the Zach Levine reward, which is surprising that this reward moment is the bottom four in terms of value for seeing stars. And then you're going to see the centers being pretty easy to get. You can get a Pirtle, Zubats, Plumlee. There are a lot of ones you can get for $4 if that's your missing one. But I think surprisingly, like what you said, Nabs, people have a hard time getting that point guard slot. There are a lot of assists, but it seems like maybe the point guards who qualify for this, they're a little bit pricier than you would expect.
Yeah.
It just so happens, like you mentioned, you had a Chris Paul. Same for me. I think some of us have the Kyozo one, which was pretty cheap. But the next
Yeah.
ones after that might be a campaign, which is five. There's a Kemba Walker or a Jamal Murray at six. So you're spending just a little more. I've seen some people post about maybe trying to go in on this, like, can you lend me a moment so that I don't have to
Yeah.
spend for it? And
Yeah.
I'm not advising it per se. Yes, it's cheaper to do, but of course, we're not going to be liable if, they try to run away with your moment. So make sure to know the people that you're trying to transact with just in case.
Ram, that's
So
a great point. Yeah.
yeah, I think that in the end, what I would say is that if this is worth it, we had a comment in the chat or in the group earlier on computing for how many Ben Simmons moments there might be. Had a miscalculation there. It's probably around 30,000, maybe more actually, considering how many seeing stars moments there are, and you just need three of any, right?
Mm.
So if there are 30,000 Ben Simmons moments out there, I don't know how much it's gonna be worth. I'd be surprised if it was worth more than $25. So definitely it's not something that I would advise you spending money on to get. But if you have most of the moments anyway, especially the seeing stars one, or you have
Yeah.
friends that are willing to like chip in that moment, then maybe it's worth it for you.
Yeah. Like for some people who completed the Seeing Stars challenge and held on to the moments, I think it would be easy for them to complete the moments. Like the requirement. Diba? Like,
Another reason, Marvin, why being a long-term collector, it seems like is going to be the way to go, because then you can
yeah,
take
yeah.
advantage of these things.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm seeing a couple of
Anyway,
comments here. Nams,
yeah, I
I
was.
think someone is trying to call you out here.
Now listen, Janu. I don't know who Navs is. I go with Navs with an S. Now I'm just joking with you. I have to tell you though that Anthony Davis, you lent me earlier. I'm starting to get attached to it. I'm starting to like it a little too much. So we'll see. Nah. Anyway, what Ram said, make it's simple, but it makes a lot of sense, right? You see a lot of people chatting on Discord, getting to know new Top Shot users, and you strike these deals a little bit. You're like, okay, I'll sell this to you off the market, so we don't have to pay the 5% transaction fee. Or yeah, I'll lend you this moment, we'll complete the challenge. But what you said about you need to know the person you're dealing with, it's so important because there's a trust factor, right? And you don't want anyone running away with your moments, which are your investments. Sometimes it's easy to forget. You see a highlight and it just slips your mind. Oh yeah, I spent a casual $40 on that. I can't just like play them around like they're chess pieces. So you have to be financially responsible. With that in mind, I want to ask Dominic over here what his top shot strategy is. Dominic, we also like asking people we talk to what your top shot story is. So maybe you can share with us how you got into NBA Top Shot, and what do you like to collect? How does your stash of moments look like?
Okay, so I got started with Top Shot. It was like late February. I think it was February 28th. So that was around the time where it was
Peak.
just the market was crazy. That was the peak. I think it was people refer to it as like the bubble during that time. And I started out with like Seeing Stars, the third drop. That was when I was able to join for the first time. So when I
Yeah.
saw that my placement was like 60,000, so that was like the almost like the last spot. So I was like, okay, I'll try one. Let's see what happens. And then after that, the Rising Stars released, and I somehow got lucky. So that
Wow.
was like my so I was 2 for 2, and then after that, my pack luck just my drop luck, it was just bad. I wasn't getting into drops anymore after that, except for the hustle and show and the throwdowns a few days ago. I was able to get those,
Yeah.
and it's been it's like a really nice feeling just to see these cards and moments. Sorry, and how like it brings a community together. Like this Top Shot community is so great. Like these people are, they're all so interactive with each other, and it's just nice to see because I've never been part of something like this big. So, in terms of strategy, usually I go for the moments that I find nice, um, I or the players that I like. So, the I kind of sold my, what do you call this, my rising stars and my seeing stars, and I
Yeah.
was kind of scared because the prices were going down. So
Yeah.
a few days
So,
after, they went even lower. So I was safe. I was just okay.
yeah. So which seeing star moment did you get from the pack?
From the pack, I got Donovan Mitchell, but in the Rising Stars, I got
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. a Rising
Oh,
Stars,
nice.
and then a Steph Curry Seeing Stars. So
Yeah.
that's why I was able to have a little more money than
Yeah.
um, I remember because this was just like my highlights of Top Shot, and after that, I was able to sell Michael Porter Jr. and then I was
Yeah.
able to get a Luca Seeing Stars.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, all of those prices went down, so I
Yeah.
had
It
to
did.
sell them off, and then I was able to get the Zion All Star, and then
Mm,
that also dipped. So
yeah.
yeah, I sold that off to get the LeBron 3. So these are just like my
Yeah.
highlight moments. And
Yeah.
I bought it for like $600, and now it's like
370.
349.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, but even if the prices are dipping, um,
Yeah.
my advice to people who are still starting out in Top Shot is always check, like evaluate market to see if the if the circulation count is full, like because if it's not yet fully out, then there's still a chance for the price to go lower.
Yeah.
You really have to be smart about the moments that you pick and capitalize also on the bear market right now. That's what people are calling it, a bear market right now. And also, just if you're really a collector, just go for the moments that you like, and don't we're still in beta, so this thing could really skyrocket eventually, so just no need to worry about a little dip right now.
Yeah.
On
Sobrang
that
interest.
note, sorry, Marv, go ahead.
Yeah, like sobrang interesting to hear these insights from Dominic, who's like a high school student, right? Like like how he like yung view niya no, of Top Shot. Like sobrang impressed ako sa wala lang. Yeah.
No, yeah,
Just wanted
I agree with
to
you,
add
Marv,
that.
because there are people who are maybe twice his age right now who are already feeling those paper hands. They're starting to fold. They're starting to worry about what Top Shot is when, again, people get tired of the beta excuse, but this thing hasn't been running for longer than a year. So I don't know how you guys want to define beta. If you guys want to define beta as how much money you're bringing in, then okay, fine, they're not in beta. But definitely they're proving some things are not anywhere near we're nowhere near the amount of marketing that they still can do. The user base can still grow. So we'll see. Obviously, we'll find out what the economics are of this in a few months down the line. But if you guys are here early on, hoping that you guys aren't one of those people who would buy $150 pack and sell it for $70, which we'll get into a bit later on.
Yeah, for sure, because that's a topic that needs to be discussed because it's really economics 101, right? Now, we have to get to the segment of why a lot of the people who are watching us right now viewed into the video. So, Dominic, I believe you ended higher than me in the rankings, and you get the honor of going first.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll share my screen now.
Yes.
So exciting. I'm sure everyone here in the comment section, you can see it. They're all saying hollow packs, please. All caps.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay,
You
Are you
anxious?
guys ready for this?
I'm scared.
I get you. It's
Cross,
scary, right?
guys.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's
Nice, Miggy. Here we go.
Oh, this is rich people music now. This is hollow path music.
So 10
I will
moments.
never hear this song for myself, so I will absorb it. Ooh, look at that. How many moments are those? 7?
I think 10.
Oh my god.
This is the
Damn.
hollow one. Oh.
Is that the hollow one? Oh, it
That
yeah.
looks like the hollow
Alright.
one. Look at those colors. Again, I will never see those colors myself, so
I think it has
Open
to start
the-
from the go from the
open the
top
gray
in
ones.
the order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yan.
that's D'Angelo Russell there.
That's an LE.
And
Oh,
Is
it's an LE.
Yeah, it's an
imagine it's
LE.
already a good pull.
Okay.
Johnny's saying there here.
Damn,
3
damn.
MGL. Dude, who is this?
That's an
Oh,
LE too.
damn! This
Wow.
path. My god. Oh.
Ooh.
I'm already feeling so jealous, guys.
Okay. Oh wait, not yet.
Not yet, not yet.
This is Ish Smith. Also an
Hey,
LE.
use that for the challenge.
Yeah.
The quest.
That's right, that's right.
What's up, Gabe?
Dominic, how are you
Thanks
feeling?
for joining us, man.
Oh, hey Gabe, how are you? Dominic, what are you thinking so far? 3 moments down. Are you happy with it so far?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I've never gotten this many LEs. But
You're about to get a lot more, man. Here we go with the 4th.
Isaiah. Oh, it's a debut.
Look at that badge there.
Hey, that's a top shot debut right there.
Isaiah Roby with the dunk.
He's a good player too, by the way, in real life. Like that guy can ball.
Yeah, if only the Thunder wasn't like rotating how many players they're tanking with.
Okay.
Horrible for fantasy.
Another debut.
And another
Debut moment.
badge. I would be happy with this kind of like base set drop. Can't imagine what you guys are going through right now. Look at that dunk from Stanley Johnson here.
Last base set, I think.
I think there's one more on top
Oh.
too. Ooh.
My God, guys.
Ooh.
Thank you, Dapper.
It's so agree with you guys, man. Solid pull so
Okay,
far. Miggy saying
so-
he smells a LeBron here. My
Wait,
God.
did you miss one base set on top? Or did you
Oh.
get there? Yeah.
This is
No,
a rare.
that's
That's a
no,
rare.
no, that's, there you
Rare
go.
one. So we have 4 moments left. 3, I think it's MGLEs, and then 1 hollow.
Yeah. Okay.
Dominic,
open
you have
the-
to do the shimmy after this.
365 Zach
Oh
Lavine.
man! Oh man!
Oh.
Ooh. Nice.
My God. Ah.
I'll
Everyone's
go to the
probably
next.
feeling so much jealousy right now. Here we go, the second one.
Detroit. Derrick Rose.
Hero!
Nice. Whew.
Wow!
I'll be honest, there are a couple of Detroit players that maybe are not too keen on getting, but getting Derrick Rose, solid.
Very.
I'm happy to be the voice of everyone else here, Ed, that's so jealous, but also so happy for you guys.
Okay, one more.
And
This
from the
is-
Kings,
Harrison Barnes.
Barnes. You might be able to sell this to Harrison Barnes. Man,
Okay.
Janu says you don't look too happy about it. Do you not feel so
No,
happy
trust me,
about Barnes?
trust me, I am. It doesn't show. It
All
doesn't show
right.
right now. Inside, I'm
There you
really
go.
happy right now.
Super happy for you, Dominic. And it looks like we're
Thank you.
down to the last one. I know that you're super excited for this one. Fingers crossed. Here we go. From OKC,
We
Blue
got
Dort,
Lou
Ludor.
Dort.
32.
Ludor.
Wow.
Ooh, that cereal is good.
Wow.
Lou Dort. And that guy, you can flip it if you want, but that guy might be a star. A lot of people are super
Yeah.
high on him.
Yeah, you know what? And he
Wow.
had like a 40-point game this season, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow,
Well,
that's
Wow.
good stuff.
Imagine that. Look at this. Okay, you can go back to the top here, but most of them are really good players. If you trust Miggy's voice over there in the comments, maybe there's a trade ticket over here in Ish Smith. But generally, this is an amazing pull.
Okay. Wow.
So, Dominic, I know you just got to pull everything, probably feeling all the emotions right now, but just a question, other than, of course, the hollow that you drew, what are you happiest about in this pack drop?
Honestly, I really like the Derrick Rose because he's not even on the Pistons anymore. He's on the Knicks and he's doing really well on the Knicks. And
Right.
I like the
Exactly.
Kawhi, the Damian Lillard. Most especially, I like the Zach LaVine. He's a great player.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
the Lou Dort really, he was doing really well, like this season and last season in the bubble. Like, I'm very, very impressed and very excited right now, and I'm very grateful to the Top Shot community again. So thank you so much.
Dominic, I'm not sure if you're seeing the comments here, but Miggy with a shout out here saying that the Dort Hollow is actually going for $1,375 right now. So
Wow.
imagine you could flip it if you want, but if you believe in this guy's performances so far, and again the Thunder, they're kind of tanking, so you can't get a good estimate of how much time they'll give him next season. But I think that's gonna go up, man.
Me too. I think it's gonna go up.
Yo, Ed Antig just commented, Dom's teacher gave this pack an A minus.
I give it an A. I give it an A.
Yeah. That's a good pack, man. You can really build on that, whether you want to liquidate that and invest in like moments of players you enjoy, or just keep them to see how much they could potentially grow. You're in great position.
Yeah, for sure I am. I'm just gonna see how the market moves in the next few weeks.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, so thank you for that, Dom. Thank you for sharing. I know this was probably a very important moment for you. I'm feeling it too, right? The first holo pack opening, nothing like it. So for you to share that experience with us and with the rest of the Top Shot community in the Philippines, I'm sure they appreciate it. So thank you, Dom. Now, before we get to the next pack opening, we have a giveaway. Do we not? We have a giveaway that we will announce soon. So we should have that pop up in the screen soon so we can announce the winner. But before we get there was some controversy this week. We had the Throwdown rare pack release. And okay, I'm just going to start discussing it by saying there were two things that really stood out to me. One is that it was the first pack where after you open your pack, you didn't get the feeling or the vibe that I'm gonna make a profit out of this immediately. And number two, it confuses me. It leaves me flabbergasted. It leaves me incredibly annoyed to think that there would be some people who would buy a pack for $150 and 30 minutes later will post the most expensive moment they have 50% off for the buying price. Not to mention there's still like processing fees too when you load on your Dapper. So Ram, Marvin, Dom, to just how did you guys feel about the whole thing that took place with the throwdown rare set? Because I think we're gonna remember it one day as being a
Yeah,
very, would you say
like momentous,
controversial
like
or trend-setting
yeah,
pack, right? And we have to remember that for a rare pack, there were 76K packs available. That's a high number.
yeah,
So the floor is yours.
yeah. So it just feels weird that you have to get like a certain collector score to qualify to the drop, and once you qualify, like there's a huge chance that you're gonna get negative EV packs, right? But like it really depends on the people who set like the selling price, right, for those moments. Like like if you look at the list of the moments when they announced the pack drop for the throwdown set, like a lot of the players there are like not the most popular players, like Xavier Tillman, Nazir Muhammad, like those
Caleb
guys, right?
Martin.
Yeah,
Caleb
yeah,
Martin.
like Caleb Martin, right? So like the main like the best moments there are like only like a handful. Like so there's a huge chance that you won't get a popular player for that throwdown set. So I think that like doon pa lang you'd feel na there's a huge chance na it might not be as successful as the other premium pack drops.
Before I let you go, Ram, I also want to say that we're open to hearing how everyone feels about what took place with the Throwdown Rare pack. So please let us know your reactions, your insights in the comments. We also want to say that if there's any question you guys have that you want us to answer, please feel free to send them and we will take our time to answer them and help whoever might, have some inquiries or whatnot. So Ram, yeah, what are your thoughts? Because I know you feel passionate about this.
Yeah, I do. Like honestly, I could have an hour long video explaining top shot economics. And I think the thing is that people don't realize that, of course, the market sets the price. It's EV negative because the market's the one that dictates that. It's not really Top Shot. You can complain about Top Shot maybe setting the price a little high, but at the same time, if you really think about it, if there's no surplus, if there's always someone that the next part of the line in queue who's willing to buy that, it's not on Top Shot really to lower the number that they're selling, and it's not on them to lower the price itself. Because a lot of people months ago were complaining that how come I don't get a good chance at getting a rare moment? And now that people are getting a good chance at getting a rare moment, now everyone's like, why are you giving me a rare moment that might make me lose money? So it feels like it's a lot of blaming Top Shot when, at the end of the day, we set the market price. If everyone wanted to, then everyone please sell your moment, your throwdown dunk for 150 and above. That's all actually we need to do. If no one has paper hands, then everyone would actually be EV positive. But the thing is that there are a lot of people on the platform who are flippers right now. People who aren't, maybe they're not even huge NBA fans, who came on the platform maybe sometime in Feb thinking that this is an easy way for them to make money. And the truth is that maybe at some point it was, but at this point, the economic landscape's changing a little bit, right? The dynamics are changing. So for those of you who are getting these throwdown dunks and then you're not happy about it and it's not EV positive anymore, if you're the flipping kind and this pack is this turning point where okay, you know what? I don't want to buy these packs if I'm not surely going to make money. That's actually better for the rest of the community because that what will happen is that Top Shot will realize they don't seem to be lining up for these rare packs as much, right? And then they might lower the price to make it more appealing to some of the collectors. And at the end of the day, you're always going to feel like it's going to be a lottery. Maybe you're going to lose $10, $50. Maybe you're going to strike it big and get $1,000. But it's going to be that format, which is I think closer to how trading cards work right now. And maybe that changes, maybe they adjust. But honestly, I think that this is probably the first of many packs that might be EV negative. And I'm hoping personally, like, I got burnt like the rest of you guys. I got like, I don't even know how to pronounce his first name. Metu from the Kings. I'm burnt on that. If I'm looking at the paper mark to market, I think he's going for $70. But I'm not happy about getting him. And I agree with Marv. I'm hoping that maybe they're a little bit just a little bit more selective about who they want to feature for these expensive packs. But at the same time, I don't really blame them for offering up so many or for pricing it the way that they have, because at the end of the day, they're a business, they're trying to maximize their profits. And at the end of the day as well, if someone's willing to take that pack, then you don't have to be in line for it. And a lot of people chose not to be in line for it. A lot of them decided to drop out. So for those of you guys who might be feeling a little bit salty about what happened, I'm sorry to inform you, but I think that this is the first of many.
Yeah, Ram, that's a great point. There's an interesting comment here from Mr. Rich Alvarez. For the throwdown pack, people are just going for the low serial number and good players. So far in the at least in the early months of Top Shot's been in beta, we've seen people really think more about lowest price than serials. I mean, there are some people, snipers, right, who look for the serials they can get for a good price. But long way down the road, as Mr. Rich Alvarez brought up, will this be one of the things that we see users do more, which is hope for a good serial or a great player and kind of dump if it doesn't fall under those categories?
Um, Now, I think right now we're seeing some users who like use pop shot that way. Like yung mga after challenges, they dump their moments for like 60% the market price before the challenge ended. I think those guys they're also joining like the serial number lottery naman in the challenges. So I think like yun like as long as those guys are here in the platform, mangyayari na mangyayari.
And I
Yeah.
see Rich's comment here that everyone can post at 150, but if no one buys it, then the undercutting begins. And that's correct. That's what happens in the marketplace where, I mean, it's a buyer seller kind of dynamic, right? You can post for whatever you want, but if no one wants to buy it, then what does it really matter? And that's going to be the case moving forward. We're going to have a lot of people who are getting these moments that you might want to dump. So I'm not saying that you guys shouldn't participate in these drops, but hopefully you're a bit more discerning that, you know what, maybe I have a 30-40% chance at losing money here. Do I really want to spend 150 bucks on this, or do I want to wait for what exactly happened, right? People got the packs, they sold it for a deep discount instead of getting a small chance to spend 150 on Chimezi Metu. Thanks, Jan there.
Yeah.
Spending 150 on getting that guy, maybe you spend 150 getting two of his moments instead.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot more time to talk about that, but the interesting thing to note is I want to see what happens the next time there's a big backdrop. Speaking more of good news, rather, let's get to our giveaway. So if we can have the
Yeah.
giveaway wheel come up, so we can find out who the winner is. Okay, we are ready to spin anytime. Here we go. Wheel of Fortune.
So again, to remind everyone, this is sponsored by Top Shotters. I'm sure we're going to show you guys what that is. And here we go. The winner is Magicero. Ooh,
Magicero
Magicero
number
1528.
1528. Yes.
Got it.
So, how's the stipulation? They just
Congratulations.
have to reach out, or the Asian Mint Social will reach out to them?
Yeah, so we're just gonna reach out to the winner. Like we're just gonna
Awesome.
send him a DM. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the winning
Yeah.
moment is the Nikola Vucevic moment. So we also have a giveaway at the end of this episode, like we mentioned earlier, which may or may not help with your quest. But before we get there, guys, should I open the pack already? What do you think?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Do we do this? Okay. Before I open it, I'm asking for good vibes, good energy from everyone. Big moment here, so I appreciate the good vibes. And again, thank you everyone who
No,
helped
pare.
liking it. Thank you so much. Okay. Packs. Here we go.
Nabs, everyone is so excited for this one.
Hey, that's my fiance, by the way. She's chilling. She's excited about
Oh,
this too.
hello.
All
Hi,
right.
Karina.
Ram says hi, Karina. She says hello, Ram. Okay, share screen. Chrome tab. Okay. You guys see
Just
my
like
screen?
Nabs to casually have his fiance on the bed in the background. Little
man,
Naveen.
man, oh man.
It's like high
Okay.
school days all over again.
Oh,
So
hey.
here we go. The screen is loading now.
That
We
never
are about
happened in high school. Um.
short
Okay,
pumps.
so is the screen there? Do you guys see the screen?
Yes, we can see it on screen right now.
Okay,
Everyone's
here we
super
go.
excited.
I am very nervous, so okay, let's open this baby.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck. Eric Mamba saying he can feel what's gonna be. Asitaw lava. Here we go.
Hey, I wouldn't mind an Aussie, dude. I mean, maybe for like when there's PBA NFTs. So this is the holo, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. Look at that. It's
All
like a
right.
peacock kind of color.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Lonzo.
Lonzo.
We like
Nabs.
Lonzo. We like Lonzo.
The people are asking for the music, man. They want to feel that, that
Okay.
vibe.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let me play the music.
Again, most of us will not hear this music
Is it
ourselves.
here?
So
Is it hearing now, guys, or do I have to take my earphones off?
I'm not hearing it just yet. Might want to try
Okay.
sharing with the audio again. Um,
Oh yes. Sorry about that.
getting a
Um,
comment here. Wrong ball, Naps. Wrong ball, Rao.
wrong ball. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to do it earlier. But how do I share the audio?
Yeah, you click the tick box there to share the audio.
Share the audio.
Same way you share screen.
What's that? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna stop the share screen for a second so I could reset it. Okay.
Sure thing. So, Ed, we're Terry here. Yeah, it might be the wrong ball, but on the bright side, it's not Leangelo ball, so not the worst ball you could get.
That's true. That's true. Okay. See,
If
I'm
it
just a
was
little confused right now, trying to figure it out. Green screen.
Karina's right there. She's like, "Do you want me to step in? Because clearly I know more."
Okay. Sorry. I'm just waiting for Ron or wait. Sorry. The private chat. Share tab. Share screen. Chrome
Janu
tab.
implying a
Share
little something over
audio.
there. Yan.
Okay. Wait. I got you what Janu mentioned first.
There you go.
Come on,
That's the
Jay,
real
man.
reason why, Janu. You're
All
correct.
right.
That's exactly
Okay.
right.
Now is
He's a
the
little too
audio clear
excited
now?
about this. Just a little too excited about this pack opening.
Okay, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Very confused. Honest mistake. Let's go to number 2.
Here we go. Next one is from the Magic. Ooh, Bushy Beaks.
Wow.
Vucevic. Okay. I might get that.
There
too. I
you
know you
go.
like
Ooh,
Vucevic.
that music. Just gotta love that music, man.
All right, wait. See this?
Lakers. Okay,
Whoa,
Anthony
nice.
Davis.
Nice. Maybe I could trade Janu the AD he gave me for this AD. Janu, let me know what you
Maybe.
think.
John, if you think
Okay.
about this, it's like Navs autographed it. When people look back, you were able to get a gift from the great Navs Gangrani.
Troy Brown Jr. I guess.
Well, it's not a
There is a
35K.
setup for like
so-
better moments. All right, let's do this. We got Eric.
the belt.
Bledsoe.
We're
Bledsoe
feeling the
block.
Pelicans vibe, man.
Yeah.
I need a
Hey.
Miami guy here somewhere, man.
That one was used for a challenge, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey! Asking
Oh,
me for
nice.
his team, apparently.
Bam!
Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna play this, guys. Y'all know it. Okay.
Yung pwede yan sa Quest Challenge, Naveen. Diba?
That's true. Thank you for
Yeah,
that.
that's right. That's right.
All right. So,
Okay, are we down to the special ones?
Parang.
yeah, the rare ones. Okay, let's go. Let's go, fam. Let's go.
Oh.
Jazz.
Don't let her.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Solid.
Don Mitchell, look at
I'll
that.
take it. I'll take
Solid
it.
yan,
The
Zach.
done. Yeah, playoffs time, man. Playoffs. Okay.
Okay, let's see who this is from the Clippers.
We got
49
Blue Whale.
Blue Will.
Hey, that's a nice looking number, man. That's
Yeah,
a
and he's
nice
not
looking
there
number.
anymore.
49, yeah. Ganda.
Yeah. I'll take it. All right. No way.
Blazers.
Okay, I thought it was good,
CJ.
but
It's okay.
CJ's good.
CJ's good. CJ's good.
I probably have like 5 CJs at this point. Maybe 6.
Then you should probably like gift me one, right?
Probably.
People in
I
the comment
should.
section are saying, yeah, you should give the Ram. Wow, thank you guys. Thank you for being so
I'll tell you-
supportive.
I'll tell you what, Ram. If the Blazers win their first round series, I'll gift you a CJ moment. But if they don't, you gotta give me one in return.
CJ
Pwede,
moment.
pwede.
Sige,
Diba?
comment for the MGLE.
Yeah.
No
Let's
way.
get it.
Never ito.
All right,
Dapat may odds
okay.
to.
Here
Here
we
we
go.
go. Okay. Fingers crossed
Bang.
Oh,
from the
okay.
Kings.
Buddy healed.
Body healed.
Nice.
All right, that's a buddy. That's a good serial.
Bang.
Bam.
Okay.
And Navs, can I just say,
Yeah.
3-pointer, right? You know, one of the things in fantasy, it's kind of hard to find those
Yeah.
great 3-pointers.
Perfect yan.
Body healed, it's
Yeah.
just spamming threes.
Yeah.
That's true. I'll take it. It's a holo, right?
Parang next to Steph Curry, parang body healed yung best, no? Ram.
Yun nga
Yeah.
eh. Mm.
No. So, let's
Some people
Okay.
were saying, CJ Miles?
CJ.
Wishing you the
Miles.
bad luck here. Buddy buckets.
Anyway, that's awesome. So
Navs, how do you
again,
feel? How do you feel? It was 10 moments. What do you think?
well, you're always hoping for a LeBron
nice.
or a star player for the holo, right? But
Yeah.
you know what? If you're gonna get a holo, it could be the start of hopefully many holos. So
Yeah.
I am gonna treat this as like the start of hopefully more holos in my collection, because with the collector score, with the fact that prices have been going up and down, that's reliable to have one of those. So
You're right. And
Yeah.
I'm seeing a comment here from Neil. Neil is actually like a former Mr. Chinatown contestant. Neil saying that the lowest ask for the healed is 1,199.
I'll take it.
So again, maybe for your wedding fund, I don't know. Karina's not there
Yeah.
anymore, so I guess you can just say that's for me. Ala ko CJ was okay. It looks like everyone's really
Okay.
happy for you guys though, because again, this is somewhat of a free pack. Obviously, you guys put in the effort to get them, but definitely thank you to Top Shot for having the opportunity for everyone to participate here. A lot of us got the $20. We had a poll. I think I put that up a few days ago. A lot of people are saving it for the next backdrop, but you guys are super lucky. And who knows? Maybe this is the start of a couple of these kinds of challenges. I know everyone here is already thinking, I guess I should, be more active on Discord, on Twitter, so that I can be maybe part of the top 50, top 100 next time they do something like this.
Yeah, for sure. Also, I think one thing we should point out now is Dapper has a tendency to be really sneaky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, Dominic agrees with me. He knows what I'm talking about, because while you're slaving for the whole like for like thing, you're thinking, okay, is an early adapters pack like worth all the stress, all the checking the rankings, seeing where you're at? But then you do it, and then Dapper surprises you with like a bigger reward. And they have a tendency to do this because also they drop random pack drops, they drop random stress tests, they suddenly put a collector score. And I think that's in line with the fact that they're in beta. I don't think it's always going to be like this. I think Dapper with NBA Top Shot is in the position where it can explore and be creative with different ways to introduce functions into the platform. And I think one day when they're out of beta and they have a bigger fan base who don't want all these like erratic surprises, then you'll see them being more balanced. I'm not reporting this, by the way. It's my prediction. So let's enjoy it now, because like we don't know what's gonna happen every day. And honestly, that's really part of what makes Top Shot so fun, at least for me.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Navs and Dominic, I don't know if you guys realize this as well, but Navs, you mentioned the collector score. Do you guys realize how valuable those moments that you pulled are to your collector score?
I know it helps. I don't know the specific number. You probably know better than I would. But I know it helps, I guess.
It looks
It
like,
helps.
assuming that
Yeah.
they keep the same kind of mechanics, right? That's gonna
Right.
bump your score up by 1,000. Just that
Right.
moment.
Yeah, because
So
Yeah, the legendary is
also
1,000 points.
wow. Yeah, and you don't know, Ren, what if they have a holo drop and one of the requirements is you must have at least one holo moment. You're gonna be like, oh man, that's good. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I was hoping for something better than Buddy Healed, but you know what? Buddy might help along the way.
yeah, I mean, again, it's like what you mentioned, whether they're going to be a bit more strict about which moments you have, or if they want to use this collector score and just have that flat number. The throwdowns, it was a pretty low, it was a low requirement if we're being honest, right? And now
Right.
I don't know, Nabs, if you can check your moment ranks or something to see what your collector score is. But one day, if they're going to ask you to have 2,000 as the minimum score, 5,000, who knows? And that might be, again, what you said. This might be your first legendary, but it helps you get the next one and then the next one after that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Go for it, Marv. Sorry.
pati Nabs Dom, like, imagine selling yung holo ninyo, tapos having like 1,000 dapper, like to just go crazy on, di ba? Like, di ba? Bili kang metallic, bili kang holo or what, different player, di ba? Like,
It's very tempting.
di ba? Like, yung iba yung satisfaction like right after you buy a moment di ba?
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
di ba?
because like for example, you might have a Buddy Holo, but maybe now you
Yeah,
have
di
the
ba?
funds to get like a
Yeah, like,
metallic gold of something, diba?
yeah. Yeah, di ba? Like, bili ka ng Miami Heat player na S1 or like what, di ba?
Yeah, correct.
Like siguro, like, you can flip that Buddy Hield holo for like Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler na debut na moments, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Correct.
it gives
Yeah,
you like
or
that flexibility.
if you're as good of a sniper as Miggy, maybe you can buy 1,000 different $1 moments.
Yeah, di ba?
All right. So guys, we're almost at 1 hour. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Dominic, again, thanks for joining us. Thanks for everyone tuning in. So like we mentioned, we promised a giveaway at the end of this video. But before we get there, Marvin is gonna take over the
Yeah.
screen and quickly share with you guys a project that we've been working on with Lester. Lester's the brains behind it. It's called Top Shotters, and like what Moment Ranks is doing now for Top Shot in the West, maybe Top Shotters will eventually do for us here, right? So Marvin, feel free
Yeah.
to take the screen and share what we've been discussing behind the screens.
Yeah, so we just wanted to share this website, Top Shotters. So yung developer nito is Filipino. He's part of Top Shot Philippines. No, so wala solid lang no na Filipino yung gumagawa nito. Like it. So ito kita din naman, di ba? Yung website.
There you go. Now it's loaded.
Yeah. So like this is the landing page no, for the website. So you can see the most active na moments, yung pinakamadaming transactions the past 24 hours. So like here, no, we can see na yung top moments puro assist ng point guards para sa Quest Showcase Challenge, right? Like ito po si Chris Chioza, Cameron Payne, si Murray, Kemba Walker, Campazzo, di ba? So you can see the top 10 in terms of transaction number and yung top 10 na most expensive the past 24 hours, no? So like now, during the market dip, sobrang daming bumibili ng Kevin Durant na run it back. Like ito sa top 10, halos 4 ba? 5? Yeah, so like 4, no? So like you can see then the top 10 most expensive the past 24 hours. Around $20,000, yung pinakamahal, 21,055. Yung cheapest naman, nasa almost $11,000. Like, Dominic, yung holo mo na Ludor, pwede natin i-check simultaneously yung market listings. Yung weighted price
Wow.
based on the serial, yung weighted based on the serial number, kung ano yung best value, yung lowest ask, and by lowest serial. So makita mo siya simultaneously. Like, instead of sa Top Shot mismo, di ba? Like, you have to use different filters. Ito in one go na. Tapos dyan din, simultaneously, makikita mo yung transaction history, yung mga last time it dealt, no? So, like last time it sold nung May 8 pa, 5 days ago. It sold for 1,300. Tapos prior to that, mga 1,800 yung going rate niya before it dipped. So like yan, di ba? Like you can check din ngayon yung lowest ask. After ma-lift tong apat, yung 1,375, 1,399, and 1,4, mag-jump siya agad to 1,8, di ba? So like those things you can see using this website. Isa pa kunyari, like when you check yung movements ni Lebron, you can see the 1-day change, 12-hour change, and 1-hour change of the movement, no? So like yung assist na to, na 35K CC circulation, the past 24 hours, it went up almost 20%, no? Like ito, yung mga rare, medyo nahulog, down 13.2%. So like ito, pwede mo makita yung price action, price history ng different LeBron James na moments, no? So like, I think yun very helpful. Eh. So yun guys, if you want to, if you're using yung mga live token, evaluate market movement ranks, you can also use this, no? To check yung price action ng mga moments, no? So like ito, for the ongoing challenge, no? So like ito, for the throwdown set. So naka-post ano yung requirements and ano yung lowest ask niya na going lowest ask. So yun guys, if you are using like yung mga third party websites na like evaluate o ano, we recommend na you give top shotters a try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%, because this is locally made, local talent. And we're giving support to evaluate out market moment ranks, outlets like this, obviously, because they're helpful and we know the people behind them are also good people. But also, let's do
Yeah.
the same for our local talents and have fun with it,
Yeah.
because who knows, you might study, learn some data that can help
Yeah,
you with
yeah.
your collections, and
Yeah.
who knows, right? Uh, should we get to the giveaway? Should we help
Yeah.
them with their quest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure,
Okay.
for sure.
So we are going to put the stipulations on the chat box, if I'm not mistaken, or are we also going to put it on the screen? But basically, Marvin, do you want to announce what the giveaway is going to be?
Yeah, so for this one, it's gonna be a Jamorant, no? 35,
Ja
yeah,
Morant.
Jamorant moment, no? Like
Right.
yung 35K CC moment niya. So
Correct.
yung
Correct.
highlight na yun is pretty dope. Kung gusto niyo share ko or ano.
We're actually
Yeah.
going to share it on our social media
Yeah, yeah,
post.
yeah.
We're going to get to
Sige,
see
doon na lang,
that.
doon na lang. Yeah. So,
Yeah, correct. So basically, you only need to accomplish 3 steps in order to. There we go. Number one is right now on the screen. Follow the Asian Mint and me on Twitter. My handle is there, and the Asian Mint handle is there. Or Instagram too. Number two, retweet or story our link or post about today's stream on your account. So just help us, share this episode. Maybe there are other people who want to see some holo openings. And number three, which we put a spin to it, is in this retweet or restory on IG, tell us what you find special about the playing style of John Morant. Like, why do you like John Morant? And by the way, too, Marvin, Ram, share your social media handles as well. So in case others are
yeah, yeah.
following you, they can tag you guys instead. For Ram, it's Kid Cash Money. It's right there, right?
Yeah.
Is this for both Instagram and Twitter, Ram?
It's for Twitter.
Twitter, okay, yeah. And your Instagram is Ram Serve.
Instaramc.
Instagram C, yeah. There you go. And for Marvin on Twitter, it is.
Long Game Lerman
Long Game
on
Lerman.
Twitter.
You're probably
Yeah.
following him already, and your Instagram is Marvin Guapo, right?
Yeah, Marvin Lim, then followed by two underscores. Kasi may nauna ng Marvin Lim eh. Thank you
The
sa
link.
Janu.
Oh yeah, and also again, so there are the stipulations. It's been posted by the Asian Mint. Before we wrap it up, I want to thank a lot of the people who watched us again. We got Janu, we got Miggy, we got
Jan,
Dijo, who's always
yeah,
there. Yeah,
Dijo.
Jan, correct. Eric Mamba, thanks for joining
Yeah,
us. Everyone, thanks for commenting. Mr. Ed Antig, my fellow Heat lifer, I appreciate you, bro.
si Ed.
And yeah, si Ed. Mr. Rich Alvarez, thank you for the very interesting comments today. It made for some great discussion. So yeah, just thank you guys. Your interactions with us are the biggest reason why we like doing this. Just because it's harder to type. Sometimes it's just nice and like talk, while we're in stream. And we'd love to have some of you on some episodes to talk Top Shot. Thank you, Miggy. And yeah, if ever you guys have any Top Shot project that you might be working on or some skills you'd like to share, do reach out to us. We'd love to speak with you about them. Make sure you follow the Asian Mint on social media platforms. Ram, Marvin, Dominic, any last words?
Um, ako bala na, like, sobrang na-impress lang ako kay Dominic, no? Like, sa guest natin today. Like, how, like, kayo pareho, Nabs, no? Like, I'm sure yung effort niyo, like, to qualify sa top 50, and to see you guys na get rewarded, no? Like, you were expecting until you adopters pack, you got the holo pack. So, yun, like, I'm very happy for you guys, no?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And I think that's good to point out because recently there's been criticism of Dapper, right? There's been discussions na, oh, Dapper doesn't really care about, the users. They just want to make more from the marketplace over and over again. I think for me personally, I just want to say that I don't think that's true. I think the fact that they're interacting with people daily on Discord and social media, trying to hear people out, it helps. But yeah, we'd appreciate like some changes to the platform. But overall, I think they want everyone to succeed. Ram, any last words?
Well, D just asking if Dominic's single. I think that's a shout out to
Yeah,
Marvin.
yeah.
But
Sabi ako, Dominic, if you're single daw, sabi niya. Nag-ask me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
not anymore after
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
But just want to say thank you again to everyone, of course, that tuned in. Of course, Dominic, for sharing your pack open with us. Of course, to all of our brothers and sisters of the Islam faith, thank you so much
Yeah.
for celebrating and watching with us. We know this is, of course, a holy day for you. I don't know how to pronounce it well, but I know it's like Eid al-Fitr. So Eid Mubarak to all of you. Of course, wishing for peace. I know there's political instability happening right now. So just want to say that heart goes out to everyone there. And thank you, everyone, for spending your holiday with us. I know in the Philippines that for a lot of us, we're predominantly Catholic, so we're really enjoying this day, getting a day off with our friends and family. So hopefully you also, send something like maybe a little prayer, say a little prayer for those of us who may not be in that situation right now where it's peaceful.
Correct. Yeah, great point, Ram. Dominic, thank you for joining us. Any last
Thank you
tips
so
for
much.
anyone who might idolize you now because of your Top Shot accomplishments?
Uh, my advice is just always stay patient with whatever moments that you have. Don't undercut. Just as much as possible, try not to undercut because you will thank yourself for not undercutting and for holding your moments in the long run. So,
Dominic, do you want to answer Dijo's question?
which question?
The really important one, the life-changing one.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Nice.
Well, it's really funny because don't undercut is starting to sound like our signature for this show. Like every show we're gonna close with don't undercut.
Unless really necessary. Okay, we will say that unless it's really necessary. But if you're doing it just because you're scared that everything's dropping down, don't contribute to it dropping
Yeah.
down some more.
You'll add to it.
Just contact us if you really want to sell for $1. Just contact us. We'll take it off your hands.
Yeah. See the
Exactly.
maestro JC Cuevas of Market King.
All right. Anyway, I guess you can call it a day. Enjoy your holiday,
Yeah.
guys. Enjoy the upcoming weekend. As we from LaSalle like to say, the weekend starts on Thursday, so the weekend has officially started. I know Mr. Dominic is weighing an important decision right now regarding his college fate. I've
Yeah.
already made my pitch to him, but before I let Marvin and Ram make their pitches for the other side, I'm gonna call it a day on the stream. Anyway, take care, guys. Be safe.
Okay, guys.
And
Bye.
Dominic, thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Yeah,
Marv
thanks.
Ram, peace out.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Ingat.